The guy who played all of the Oompa Loompas in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is named Deep Roy. Deep Roy. Deep Roy the Chocolate Boy. The milk ape waits and bites his time. Horrifying sperm bank Greek yogurt mix-up scandal. Oops. Oops is insufficient. You'll mid if I appreciate cold water. It's so good. You spelled room temperature wrong. You're a disgusting, pathetic delusional fool. 80s music brings me back to good times like when I wasn't alive. Studying biology and animal behavior leaves me in the possession of so much information that must be kept away from furries at all costs. I love Star Trek. Guys, people think that I think this is actually Star Trek. I don't want to be remembered like this. Set phases to fruit salad. Yummy yummy. I almost killed my family making pancakes this morning. With great value comes great responsibility. When you're level 1 in an RPG. What's your Twitter? What? Sorry, I was playing Snake. Do not break down. Me talking to myself in the back room at work. Farmer is too powerful for vampire seduction. The thought has no power over the simple, hard-working man. Time-sensitive question: how flirt boy? Throw rocks at ye. Hot dogs. Kill him. Thanks guys. They should remake Breaking Bad, but instead of making and dealing meth, it's a suburban white mom who makes soap, and the same levels of violence, gore, and drama remain. My friend lives alone. This is his cutlery drawer. Bless. Man. The creators of Superman really named a small town Smallville and a big city Metropolis, didn't they? I mean, they made a superhero named Superman, so what do you expect? Extremely fair point. 3:23 AM. Make a wish. I wish that you would go to sleep. Yeah, well, I wish I grew an inch taller every day as you get an inch shorter, until you're as flat as a piece of paper, and I'm 11 feet tall. You're going to die of mixture of skeletal instability and heart disease. Yeah, but I'll look good while doing it. Ask smart questions when choosing armor. Does it protect against the right weapon? Against the right element? And most importantly, do I look hot in it? He has 70,000 teeth and is infallible. Fear him. 70,000 can't be teeth. Wrong. Concept: Achilles comes across a razor scooter. He starts doing tricks on it, wheeling around boasting that his riding skill is so great that he can conquer any modern mode of transport. He jumps off the scooter, it swings around, and hits him in the back of the heel, killing him instantly. The guy who designed scythes definitely knew that she was badass. He didn't care about wheat. Existential crisis. I'm going to start crying. I'm scared of everything. Oh, wow. I've never been happy. Me as an adult. Such a shame about Tumblr. If it dies out, people won't be able to anonymously message me about how horny they are, or anonymously go into excruciating detail about how they'd murder me, or both at the same time. Dang, you get the horny murderers in your ask box too? I'm sorry, mate. Me, shut the door on the way out. Literally everyone. The generation that forcibly put soap in the mouth of children for using dirty language, weighing in on the Tide Pod situation. Secret disease tormenting her for years. I'm reeling over the sad to where I can't even think of anything funny to say about it. Does anybody else think tired and sleepy mean two totally different things? Sleepy is cute and dozing off and happy, but tired is 10 cups of coffee and murder. Sleepy versus tired. Reblogging because the last graphic comment is flawless. Since hair isn't preserved in fossils, we can't rule out the possibility that dinosaurs looked like this. If God had the nerve to put a creature that looked like this on the earth at any given time, extinct, alive, whatever, I would be legally obligated to single-handedly fist fight him to my last breath. God damn, I need the story behind this before Tumblr makes one up. They tried to get their phone fixed from somewhere other than the approved Apple Store locations, so Apple tried to take him out. I tried to reverse image search this to find out the real story behind it, and honestly I'm so pissed. Best guess for this image. Screenshot. Me. Doctor, why is that syringe filled with glitter? Doctor, anesthetic. I don't believe that man's ever been to medical school. When I hate reading someone's blog and you come across something pretty fed up, but yeah, you can say anything about it because then everyone will know that you've been hate reading and you have to uphold your good neighborly reputation. You call it really bad at darts. I call it freestyle acupuncture. Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to leave the bar. No, the scar actually looks pretty cool. Let him stay. Do it for her, Amelia Maya Mignonette Thimropolis Rinaldi, Queen of Genovia. Princess. I had my first orgasm involuntarily to Kitangu dying in one of the Bionicle movies. Do I look like a priest to you? Jenga seems interested in your mom. Did you F my mom? Jenga. Just made a Spider-Sona there an Australian Spider-Man where instead of getting cool powers from the spider bite they died after a single day. You shadow is a confirmation. That light has traveled nearly 93 million miles unrestricted, only to be deprived of reaching the ground in the final few feet thanks to you. Hey man, as far as I'm concerned, that light traveled a good ton of miles to shine on me, not some dank-ass dirt. There's a Chinese exchange student in my composition class and we were being presented something about how you can use brackets to signify translation and there was Chinese text on the screen and the prof said to him, what does that say? And he deadpanned, I can't speak Chinese, and everyone sat there in dumbfounded silence, and then the presenter clicked to show that the text literally said I can't speak Chinese with the most ass-eating grin on his face. Chaotic neutral. I was wondering if Spider-Man's spider sense is based on an actual thing spiders can do, so I googled can spider sense danger and the National Wildlife Federation treated me like the dumbass I am. Spider sense. Spider-Man is able to sense danger lurking near, the warning signal coming as a pain in his head that varies with the intensity of the threat. Spiders can detect danger coming the way with an early warning system called eyes. This website is really uniquely terrible in nearly every way, but where else am I gonna put my posts about Batman being named after Bruce Springsteen? Do I post that on Facebook? Do I email my mom? The best explanation of Tumblr's appeal that I've seen. Everywhere else you speak to people, specific people, one at a time, or in small groups. Here you can scream into the void, and if a passing weirdo likes it, they can give you a thumbs up, or pass it along to their weirdo friends who might like it too. Game. You need to be about level 20 to defeat this boss. Me. Oh geez, I better go do some grinding. Me. 2 weeks later over leveled by 80, returning to the boss. I'm your god now. Game. You need to be about level 20 to defeat this boss. My level 2s who is about to have a come to Jesus meeting. That is just a recommendation, right? Some of y'all never had to be the good child in hopes of lessening your partner's problems, which ultimately lead to buried feelings, inability to express emotions, wanting to please everyone, inability to handle the tiniest bit of confrontation and criticism, and it really shows. Oh hey, where'd the fucking sniper round come from? Discord. Hello my friends, I just wanted you all to know that the way Discord has stylized their logo text makes the letter D look like the letter D in Hebrew, which is called P and is pronounced sort of like P. In conclusion, Piscorp. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. My friend's husband works for Discord. I had to show her this, and she had to show it to her husband. His response: the seer is Jewish. He knew exactly what he was doing. They don't exactly take themselves too seriously. God bless. I present the formula for creating excellent strange insults. Adjective plus curse word plus noun. No one asked for your opinion, you abominable schgoblin. I fail to understand how you've become such a reprehensible F-waffle. Get out of my way, you sorry excuse for an intolerable S-pastry. I cannot believe that such an illiterate twat truck could ever be remotely polite. Maybe if you weren't such a troublesome goddamn elbow, we could get some things done around here. I see no one has reblogged my post. Is it because you undeserving F-llamas are afraid of the truth? I was hanging around at my boyfriend's place. In hindsight he was probably Satan and we were just chilling, doing normal things, when a long sleek black car pulled up outside of his house. My boyfriend, suddenly very nervous and twitchy, told me to go and hide in the closet. When I asked him what was up, he just told me it was a work associate. So I went and did as he said. I peeked a little bit out of the closet to see who this person was. I wanted to see who could possibly get my boyfriend. the actual devil, to tremble in fear, and lo and behold, it was Ted Cruz. Reflections on this post. I need to read URLs. In hindsight, he was probably Satan, maybe the single greatest hook to a story that I've ever seen. The levels of stress and suspense that occur in The Rising Asset and Here Rival, that of some of the greatest survival horror works that exist on this earth. And lo and behold, it was Ted Cruz is probably the only sentence that could make the conclusion to this story more terrifying, and ended the story in a way far superior to anything my own sense of dread could have come up with. It's weird how pirates would go from shore to shore looking for buried treasure when the real treasure was in the friendship they were making. That be booty to be found, matey. Matey, ya booty be the most bountiful. Matey, broads sailing the bro sea in their broads. Pirate 1. What be a pirate's favorite letter? Pirate 2. Sigh. Jed think it be R, but his first love be the sea. Matey, this pirate's favorite letter is U. Matey,